Good morning, Cornerstone kids. Now this week is the last in our series of Why We Need Jesus. Hasn't it been incredible seeing and learning about all the amazing things Jesus can do and learning about all the different reasons why we need Jesus in our lives? Well, today I think is the best reason of them all. We're going to learn that we need Jesus to give us a new life. And if we learn to love and trust Jesus, then he will change us and give us that new life. The video this morning is going to explain exactly what that means. We're going to see how two different people were changed by Jesus and how he gave them a new life. So are you sitting comfortably? Well then, let's watch the video.
Once there was a man who really needed Jesus. He was an important man, but he came to Jesus on his knees.
My daughter has died. Come and put your hand on her, and she will live.
He was calling out to Jesus. He needed Jesus to help. No one else could. So Jesus went, and the people followed. There, among the crowd, was a woman who really needed Jesus. She'd been sick for such a long time, 12 whole years. She'd tried everything, but no one could help her. Her illness meant she had to stay away from others, and it was slowly killing her. Only Jesus could help her. She was reaching out for Jesus.
If only I could touch his cloak, I will be healed.
She reached out her hand. Jesus turned and said, "Take heart, daughter, your faith has healed you." Such kindness, such love, such power. Jesus arrived at the little girl's house. He pushed out the noisy crowd and stood by her bedside. Jesus reached out his hand and held the little girl's hand, and she got up. Jesus reached into death and brought life. Jesus changed her completely. He gave her new life. Jesus changed her completely. He gave her new life. Jesus can change you completely by giving you new life. Jesus reaches into our world, into our lives, into our sadness, into our sin, into our death, and gives us life. We need Jesus, and we can have Jesus with us now and forever.
Did you see how the sick woman reached out to Jesus and how the powerful man fell to his knees and begged Jesus to help his daughter who had died? They were so desperate to be helped, and they knew that only Jesus could help them. So what did Jesus do? Well, Jesus is so kind and compassionate that he turned to the woman and he heals her. He then goes to see the powerful man's daughter, and there he amazingly brings her back to life. Jesus changed both of them. He gave them a new life. And he can do that for you as well if you believe and trust in Jesus. Now I have a quick game for you. You might need a grown-up to come and help you. I'm going to show you a picture and I want you to try and remember all the things that you see in the picture. And then I'm going to show you the same picture, but just as Jesus changed the woman and the girl in today's video, there are going to be some slight changes in the second picture, and you need to spot them. There are actually 12 differences, so I don't expect you to find them all straight away. Are you ready? Here comes picture 1. So keep looking. Try and remember the different things in the picture. Look at perhaps what they're wearing, or maybe some of the different objects that are in the room. Okay, can you remember what was in the picture? So the picture is of Jesus healing the girl that we heard about in the video. Are you ready for that picture again? But this time there are some changes. So see if you can spot the differences. Here comes picture 2. Can you see the bowl on the table? Has that changed? Has something changed with the window? Or maybe what they're wearing? Well, you may have spotted some of the changes in the second picture, but don't worry if you didn't get them all. You can always go back and watch this again and have another go later on. But if you would like to know the answers now, then I'm going to bring them up on the screen. So look away if you don't want to know the answers yet. Here they come. How many did you find? Did you find them all? Well done if you found them all. I thought it was quite a tricky one. Okay, now before we have our song today, just a little reminder that today is Mother's Day. So for the activity, perhaps you could try making a flower. But as we heard about the woman who reached out with her hand to Jesus, perhaps you could make a flower using the shape of your hand. You could get some card and maybe draw around your hand and cut it out using some scissors and ask a grown-up to help you. And then repeat it maybe 3 or 4 times and stick them together to make a shape of a flower. Perhaps you could get really creative and draw around your feet for some leaves on the stem of the flower. I'm sure you will have lots of fun making these. So let's now finish with a song that is all about why we are in Jesus Christ. But before we sing, just remember we need Jesus so that he can change us and give us a new life.
Father put us in his Son, he joined us through and through. Every place that Jesus goes is where you'll find us too. Through heaven's special offer of Jesus Christ the King.